Hey guys, so Saturday morning, I've been making these like every minute, so I can't find anything this morning. And this little journey called "I Can't Find X" is a story that I wind up having all day, every day. You know, I mean, just a ridiculously consistent amount of time per day. Can't find my phone, can't find my magnifying glass, can't find my butt, etc. So now it's magnifying glasses. I have bought 5 or 6 or 7, and only now that I'm getting on here and exposing the truth, and as I like to say, risking having you guys be so pissed at me for something or other that you ship me off to the criminal court in The Hague for crimes against humanity. Just for, I don't know. My psychology is so bad. I honestly do physically, by verbalizing it, apologize to people sometimes for being a human being, I really do. Sometimes I'll be in a conversation with somebody that's rather deep, and I'll say, I want to apologize for my own existence. I don't know. It's pretty, I have a lot of good stuff going on, and I tell you, and I more consistently now tell you guys the good stuff. I've done those 500 speeches earlier in my life, most of them inside 5 Toastmaster clubs, and they were not just speeches, but they were like All Counter and Joke Master, the little 10-second, 30-second pieces. But I was going to start a public speaking career, and I know that if you have, a remarkable set of accomplishments or some high goddamn number that you did of something, then people go, ooh, he's got to be smarter than the next guy, I'm a cake baking expert. I've been baking cakes for 230,000 years. I bake 97 cakes per minute, so if we can round that off to 100, there's 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. That's 4 is 2 is 6 is 1040 1040 minutes in a day. 60 minutes times 24 hours. Okay, then I said it was 32 millennia. Is that what I said? Let's pretend it was 32 millennia. That would be 32,000 years, right? So we got 1,040. Now we said we made 100 cakes per minute, so 100 cakes per minute, and we have 60 minutes in a hour, 24 hours in a day. So we have this minutes, hours, and we make 100 per minute, so that's another 100. So that's 1, that's 0, I don't know, what is that number? 10, 40, then 00. So that number's 104,000 cakes in what is that? 60, 100 per minute. 100. See, this is somebody trying to be impressive by. So I made up. Let's review. In Toastmasters, we say, tell them what you're going to tell them. then tell them, and then tell them what you told them. So I'm in the middle here. I'll tell you what I'm telling you, which is I made up a fictitious, exaggerated example of someone who wants to become an expert. And they said, and I was making the point that everybody who tries to be a goddamn expert has to say, oh, I did this, so much of this and so much of that. And I love exaggerating. You guys know I'm a student of absurdism. So I made up this fictitious cake baking expert who bakes 97 cakes per minute around the clock, right? So I said, okay, so let's round the 97 up to 100. They make 100 cakes per minute. They make 100 cakes per minute. There are 60 minutes in an hour. So that is, I should get a calculator here. I better go get one. All right, so let me do that. In my own way, I'm trying to make a point, you guys, that we use, and I'm writing a book, which I told you guys about, and this thing, let me stop this, because what I want to say next is about the new book, which means that this part of the video will be promoting the book, which means this next part of the video should be separate, so we can put it in I created a video promoting my book spreadsheet. Alright, so if you'll pardon me, yes, I have that illness where you pick your nose. It's called a behavioral, it's got like a 4 or 5 letter acronym. Behavioral something forum. We did a show on it, Gemini and I, but we'll do a couple more. Just another disability here at the Disability Christmas. Be back. All right, Jesus Saves at the First National Bank